Hey friends, Happy New Year! Rick from DXOMARK. Let's talk about some of the trends and noteworthy devices of 2022 and looking ahead our take and expectations for 2023. So let's begin our 2022 retrospective with smartphone camera. Variable aperture, which allowed for the optimization of the depth of field in a scene, helped the Huawei Mate 50 Pro reach the current top score position in our smartphone camera rankings. And though this is not the first device to implement the tech, we found its implementation of the technology to be well done with the Mate 50 Pro. Further advancements in artificial intelligence offered many manufacturers the ability to add to the smartphone experience, specifically in the areas of autofocus, zoom, and super resolution as seen with the Samsung S22. We saw improvements in video, particularly with the Apple 14 Pro and its use of 10-bit HDR Dolby Vision and very smooth video zoom operation. Regarding zoom, we did notice two different approaches in particular this year: a triple camera approach, wide and ultra-wide modules supporting a single telemodule, and a double telemodule approach, seen on some Samsung and Vivo devices, giving an extra advantage to those interested in long to extra long zoom range. 2023 looks to continue this trend of software optimization in camera, particularly as 10-bit HDR video becomes more widespread and more compatible with other devices than the iPhone. As 1-inch sensors become a more regular fixture, expect to see them appear more often in flagship devices, but also make their way down to lower price segments, elevating the camera's capability in low-light photography and general overall image quality. Snapdragon's 8 Gen 2 chip is just around the corner, and Mediatek also showed to be a more important player in the chipset game this year. So if all goes according to plan, new chipsets should bring about new improvements and advancements in image quality for 2023. In display, this year saw a trend with the release of more and more foldable displays as devices continue to improve and more consumers start to embrace the technology now that it has reached higher standards. Apple promoted its always-on display feature this year with the release of the iPhone 14 series, though always-on has been available to Android users for a long time now. Another trend our display teams witnessed centered around the performance of HDR and the disparities from one manufacturer to another in terms of standards, with disagreements in regards to HDR and HDR displays and things like screen ratios. Will foldable mania continue in 2023? Well, some manufacturers such as Apple have been very cautious about introducing a new type of device like this, and so have yet to produce one, as some foldables have shown their limitations, mostly with applications yet to address the foldable specific user experience. So what did we see in 2022 for smartphone battery? Quicker charging times to start, with devices pushing 150 watts in wired charging, and some up to 100 watts in wireless charging. Batteries also went further in terms of durability, whereas the standard of 800 battery charge cycles is now being replaced in some cases with 1600 cycles. Charging cycles are often referred to as the lifespan of the battery, so just know that your smartphone batteries are now lasting longer and longer. What's up for the future of smartphone battery? Well, expect increased focus on durability. And perhaps more specific to us here in Europe, we are in Paris, France, expect some major changes in terms of charging with the implementation of new European directives for the future, requiring mobile device manufacturers to support a standard charging protocol. In 2022, smartphone audio, not a high priority for manufacturers compared to perhaps camera or display, did nevertheless see some movement. What was once a feature limited to flagships and a few models, we now have seen audio zoom technology being implemented in lower price segmented phones. So what is audio zoom, you ask? In brief, the ability to focus the recording of a sound in terms of its directivity and also its sensitivity. We have an article on the subject on our website, which you'll find right here. And what's in store for smartphone audio in 2023? We think some focus will be placed on the 3D immersive experience. As we have seen with the progressions in the visual presentation of the medium, we will now hopefully see the audio side of things progress as well. And always a problem for audio, expect to see some more steps made in the areas of noise cancellation by external factors such as wind and even finger placement. Of course, benchmark testing, articles on tech, and more at DXOMARK.com. We'd love to hear from you. So thanks friends again for watching. We hope 2022 proved to be a fantastic year for you and 2023 is even better. This is Rick. We'll see you in the future. Take care, everyone. We have some more videos available, which you can see right here.